everybody, and welcome to It's My Playhouse. And I just wanted to share 2 more cards with you. And then I'm going to make another one because my son, I'm telling you, this kid has had the worst luck. I think 2 years ago, possibly 3, he got hit on, he was riding his dirt bike. Some guy was mad at him and hit him with his truck. He went over the truck, like he had to be taken to the hospital, of course. Shattered his leg, so he's got 2 rods in his leg or something like that. Both hands had rods in it. Top of his head was scraped off, but he survived. He's good. And then 3 days ago, his 4-wheeler flipped over on him, and the crank shift thingy you kick on to start it up or something like that. I don't know. I'm not good with all this stuff. Went through the same leg. Missed both of the rods. So, but it went almost all the way through the other side. So, yeah. So I'm going to make him a card. Long story short, I guess. But, so one of my friends just had surgery, never told anybody. The only reason I found out is because one of her friends posted something and she was tagged in it. So I just wanted to make her a little get well card, and I don't have any get well stamps, so this was a little tricky to make. Like, I have the saying get well, but I don't have anything else to go with it, so you'll see. So I made this one. And, of course, I used the mirror paper. And you know what I did? I cleaned up my table. Nope, I didn't clean it all up. This lacy paper is what I put behind the mirror paper. So I really do like that. I like the different color in there, the technique, everything. So, and then I cut out the vanilla to go behind that, and I put a little bit of this ribbon I got from the dollar store along it, or behind it, so that it just was too plain. And then of course I did the same there. It's all dimensional. And then I incorporated this, which actually doesn't fit on there. I mean, go with the dies, but it was almost perfect size, so I said it's worth it. And then it says, when skies are gray. Now there is a little bit of shininess to it. I used the Heidi Swapp, Color Shine, and I believe this is the sheer one. Yep. So I did that on this piece, and then on this green, which I also embossed. There we go. You can see it on the green, but you can't see it on the... And then of course I added my Swarovskis. Someday I'll actually learn how to say that, unless I'm saying it right. It doesn't sound right, but whatever. So that's that. And then the inside, it says, so when skies are gray, you make me happy, get well soon. Now I know it's you make me happy when skies are gray, but it didn't fit in there, so I just reversed it. I think it still sounds alright. And she gets the point. So yeah, love that. And because it's going in the mail, I couldn't do no flowers or any of that stuff. So, but I still think it's really pretty. And then Cameo was telling me she absolutely loves these new transparent cards. And I was going to do something else, but this is what I ended up with, so let's see. I think it turned out pretty cool for my first one. Look, I had to come up with the whole concept on my own, how to put it together and whatnot. So what did I use? The packaging that you get behind the fancy paper at Michael's is what I use to make my binding. And then a quick tip, find out where your glue line is going to be on these plastics. And yes, I did use the glossy accents, but this clear piece here did not want to stay stuck. So I took my file. Somebody gave this to me. I'm not sure exactly. I think it was Diana. But I filed just along the edge where the glue was going to be. And it gave it enough texture so that the glossy accents, you know, could adhere better to it. And then I did this pretty paper over. There's the packaging on each piece just for the durability. So I covered it with this really pretty paper, and if you can notice, like, each piece is actually lined up to, or cut to match, even on the back, and then on the inside too. So, but I added the flowers because I centered this piece of paper around where it says grow where you are planted. I mean, it's full of words, but that was like the main piece that I wanted showing, the whole saying. So, yeah, I think it's pretty awesome. I hope she loves it. I mean, I definitely I'm gonna try this again. It's a different way next time, but I think it came out pretty good. I really do. So, and I will be back with my sons right after I get done making it, and talk to you later. So I'm back with my son's card, and I absolutely love it. Well, I love most of it. So I used my dies to cut out the trim, or the black part, the border part. I did cut out a rectangle inside because I felt like it was a waste of the mirror paper. It's just, you know, you get very little. You want to make it last, right? So I'm sure I'll be able to. Oh, crap. Look at that crap. It's because I used that spray-on glue. Damn it. Now I gotta figure out how to figure that out. The whole thing's coming off, so that'll be easy. But on the white cardstock, I did use the glitter glue spray. So, yeah. And it does not stick. That might be why the glue didn't stick on this, actually. So, whatever. So I took and cut out this white. I stamped on it the trees in the background. And then I tried doing some shading. Like I used the gray to do under the trees. And then I did the little hill scene. Make it look like a little hill instead of just being flat. This was a little tricky for me. I have a die that cuts this shape. So what I did was I put that down, held it in place. I used the gray first. I didn't like the gray effect, so I put white over it. Didn't care for that either, so I used a little bit of blue. And that's when I liked it the most, so I stopped. And I cut out this deer stencil. Glued that all down. There was a little border down here, but I didn't want it so high, and I wanted them standing on the bottom, so cut that out. And then I heat embossed with embossing powder over Life is Tough, but so are. Did that on the white paper, and then I put a border of the black mirror paper behind it. So I like this. I really do. And I hope he likes it. Let's see. And then, so it says, life is tough, but so are you. And this is the stamp set that Sandy Bell sent me. Sandy Ball. So I'm so glad it worked out. Oops. And I didn't want it all white. So I took this piece of paper, cut it out so it's all symmetrical, and then lined it up in the middle. And I'd already written the message out, so that's why I'm covering it up. It's just his personal message, not for everybody. But yeah, so I love it. Yeah, that's it. And I guess I have to go and fix this again. Isn't that funny? It's sticking on part of it. Why did only part of it stick? Oh, I'm just glad it happened before I actually mailed it out. So, that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked all 3 of my cards, and I will talk to you later. Bye.